What's going on, good people of YouTube? It's me, Chavez, back with another MLB player prop video for you. Today's Monday, August 21st, 2023. As always, I hope this video finds you all doing well and in good spirits. We're not going to recap anything from yesterday because we didn't have any plays on the YouTube channel yesterday, but we'll quickly go over our slip and our plays from Saturday. We had a pretty good Saturday, and then we'll dive into the Prizepicks board. I got 3 plays that I want to share with you. So with all that being said, if you want to stick around and listen to the rest of this video, I encourage you to do so. Drop a like, sub up, click the notification icon, go ahead and get notified of all upcoming content videos from me and the channel. And without further delay, let's get into our plays from Saturday. All right, so I thought I'd just go ahead and show you this post that I shared with the community on YouTube after Saturday's games were completed. So posted this 6-pick slip that I shared with the Discord. Now this slip did include our 3 plays on the day. Took the over Aaron Judge fantasy, over Lane Thomas fantasy, over De La Cruz fantasy. Then we had added in Cade Marlowe over 0.5 total bases, and then Mitch Keller over pitches thrown, and Kyle Tucker, we took the over on fantasy. So Kyle Tucker got scratched from this game. I do believe had he played, he would have helped us get 25x, but because of his DNP, this reverted to a 5-pick entry, and we 10x'd it. So overall, pretty good day. All 3 plays hits, and our slip did all right. So share this in the Discord with everybody, and hopefully everybody had a good Saturday with their plays. Now we're gonna go ahead and transition over to the Prizepicks board. We're gonna break down 3 plays that I like for today. All right, here are the 3 plays that I want to talk about today. As always, if you got what you want, I wish you the best of luck. If you do want to stick around and listen to the breakdowns of these plays, then go ahead and do so. We're going to start off with Kyle Tucker because he was the one player that didn't play on Saturday, and I'm going right back to him. If he plays today, then I like the over on his fantasy score. Let's head over to props.cash and talk about it. All right, here we are over on props.cash. Matchup today versus James Paxton offers a lefty, or presents a lefty-lefty matchup. No history between these 2 gentlemen, at least since 2017. Tucker on the year versus left-handed pitching. Nice average here, 338, 11 homers and 11 doubles, 30 singles and 39 RBIs. I'll show you what that is right there. Now Paxton on the season versus left-handed bats is allowing a higher average but less power. So all that means is, you know, typically you'll see fewer plate appearances, fewer batters faced when you see a higher average. Just sample size isn't big enough, but he is still allowing contact. So like almost 300 batting average here, 2 homers, 3 doubles and 15 singles. Kyle Tucker over his last 10 at home, doing really good things. So averaging 1 hit over those 10 games, averaging 2.1 hits, runs, and RBIs over those 10 games, has 1 homer in those 10 games, and every so often he can swipe a bag. So he does present stolen base upside, not super high upside like Bobby Witt Jr. or Acuna or Jarren Duran, but he does offer it and can swipe a bag here and there. So if he's able to swipe a bag today, that's 5 points on top of whatever else he does. All that being said, Tucker's in a good spot to go over his hitter fantasy score if he plays. Fingers crossed he flipping plays. I like the over on it. 7.5 to me seems within reach. Let's take it as our first play of the day. All right, sticking in the same game, I want to talk about this odd prop here. Connor Wong, hitter strikeouts, propped at 1.5. This seems a little too high, although when you see the numbers, you'll understand why it's at 1.5. Let's head over to props.cash. I like the under on this one. Let's head over to props.cash and we'll talk about it. All right, so Connor Wong on the year, well, over his last 10 on the road, he is averaging 1 strikeout per game, but he does have 5 games in which he struck out twice in each game. So that would definitely put him over this line. Now, the positive to this is he is facing Christian Javier, who on the season is he's not a high strikeout pitcher. He's just not a pitcher that's going to fan 8-9 batters. He's not even a 1K per inning pitcher. He's almost there, but that's not 1K per inning. So Connor Wong, should be able to put the ball in play today. He should be able to get on base, and if you wanted to even take the over on his total base prop, I think it's set to 0.5. I wouldn't hate that, but yeah, his strikeout prop, honestly, at 1.5, it seems a little too high. And on the year versus right-handed pitching like Javier, he does have a pretty decent batting average, batting almost 270, 7 homers and 15 doubles. So there's some power there. There's some pop against right-handed bats. Javier versus right-handed bats, doing a pretty good job at suppressing batting average. However, he is still allowing hard contact. So still giving up 9 homers, 9 doubles, and 20 singles in, almost as many plate appearances versus right-handed bats. So Christian Javier, we've seen it. He can get hit. He can give up runs. And I just believe that 1.5 strikeouts for a lot of major league hitters is way too much. So we're going to go ahead, or at least I am going to go ahead and take the under on 1.5 hitter strikeouts for Connor Wong. And that is going to be our second play of the day. All right, third and final play of the day. Let's talk about Marcus Semien. Hitter fantasy score sitting at 8 today. I like the over on this one. We're going to head over to props.cash one more time to break this one down. All right, here we are. Props.cash. Marcus Semien taking on Slade Ciccone. Never faced this pitcher before. He's never faced Semien before. Semien on the season versus right-handed pitching, 279 batting average. Really, the averages are almost identical when you compare lefty to righty, but way more plate appearances versus right-handed pitching, which is even more impressive that he has almost triple the amount of plate appearances versus righties and still a higher batting average. Hits for power versus righties as well. So 17 homers, 19 doubles and triples, 64 singles. In terms of his RBIs, he has 64 of those. Ciccone on the other side versus right-handed batters, I mean, very limited sample size here. Doesn't even have 50 plate appearances, 50 batters faced this season, but allowing a 250 batting average to righties, 3 singles, 2 doubles, no home runs yet. That could change tonight. It would be great if it did change tonight and Marcus Semien did that, because that will put him over his fantasy score in a heartbeat. This game is being played in Arizona, so let's take a look at Semien's numbers over his last 10 on the road. He is averaging 1.1 hits per game. You can see that in 4 games, he has multiple hits. In terms of his hits, runs, and RBIs on the road, he is capable of putting up big numbers. There's 8 against Houston right there. 3, 4, does have 3 games where he did not get any hits, runs, and RBIs. And then the other 3 games, he got you 2. So decent numbers for Semien. Really, I'm focusing on his numbers versus righties, being that there is no history between he and his pitcher, and he crushes right-handed pitching. So that is enough for me to like the over on this one. It's a flat number 8. Does offer some push potential in the event Semien isn't able to go over 8. If he can push it, it's not a total loss. So with all that being said, we're going to take the over Marcus Semien hitter fantasy score, and that is going to be our third play of the day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for today's video. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you like on the board, as well as your thoughts on these plays. As always, thank you all so much for all your support and helping this channel get bigger every single day. Best of luck to you all should you tail any of these plays. And until tomorrow's MLB player prop video, Chavez is out.